Hey, Bedros Kulian here, and I hope you're doing awesome. It's a Friday at the HQ here, and we are drawing some pow, bang, boom. If you remember the old Batman TV series, and I was a big fan as a kid, that's kind of what we drew here. But what I want to talk to you about today is growing your fitness boot camp using specifically deal of the day sites, kind of like Groupon, right? Now, I'm going to give you the formula to deal of the day sites, because if you do the whole deal of the day promotion wrong, then you're pretty much going to get a whole bunch of tire kickers who are going to use your program for 30, 60, 90 days and then go off to the next deal, and it's going to leave a bad taste in your mouth. But if you do it right, you're going to get a boatload of clients and, well, I should say this, you're going to get a boatload of deals sold, and you're going to get a fair number of clients who actually stay, pay, and refer on a long-term basis for you. Now, so here's some of the things you need to know about running a deal of the day program. When Groupon calls you or any kind of deal of the day site calls you and says, hey, we want to run a deal with you, their only mission is to sell the most deals that they can, right? That's how they make their money, and we don't blame them. Your mission, of course, is to sell the shortest deal for the most amount of dollars, because what we learned is a person who comes into your funnel from a deal of the day site at $29 is a different quality of prospect than the person who comes in at $39 or $49. Just $10 really filters out the level of qualified person that you're getting. And so where Groupon might want to come to you, or any deal of the day site for that matter, may come to you and say, hey, look, we want you to sell 60 days or 90 days of unlimited fitness boot camp for $29, because they know they want to give out the most of your service for the least amount of dollars, right? So that people will buy. However, that's probably going to get you a lot of poorly qualified people who aren't going to convert and pay you, $147, $197, $247, right? On the other hand, your job is to come back and say, hey, you know what? I've got these two awesome programs. I've got a 28-day flat belly program, and I've got a 14-day fat furnace program. Which one of those two would you like to do? Because those are both popular programs. I'll make a nutrition program for both. And quite frankly, I think the 14-day and the 28-day will work best. It's a lot shorter, right, than some kind of a 60-day program that they want to sell. And of course, whatever the price point is, so if I were you on the 14-day program, I'd keep it around $29, $39, obviously as high as you can. And on the 28-day program, I'd keep it $49, even $59 if you can. And it all depends on the markets and the regions, right? Depends how competitive it is in your area. But what you want to do is, you personally want to sell the shortest amount of boot camp programs for the highest dollar amount. And that'll get you the most qualified people who are more likely to convert into ongoing regular clients for you. Now, once you get the people, the buyers, into your system, your job is to shock and awe them and give them tremendous value. Now remember, these folks come into your funnel and they're of the mindset that, hey, I'm going to get an awesome deal doing this boot camp. And then when Groupon does another Groupon promotion for another boot camp, I'm going to get on board with that one and that one and that one. These people are not necessarily looking for a home because they haven't found any boot camp that really differentiates itself from the rest. So your job is to shock and awe them, give them amazing results, give them tons of love, suck them into your culture, right? Get them wearing your t-shirt. So as far as I'm concerned, if you sold a 28-day program for $49, which means the deal of the day site would have given you half of that, like $24.50, I would use that entire $24.50 to remarket to them. I'd buy them, Starbucks gift card for $5 with a handwritten thank you card. Hey, I'm so glad that you're here, you're on board, we want to make you a long-term client. I'd get them a t-shirt with your bootcamp logo on it. I'd get them a wristband, right? I mean, you want to deliver a whole ton of love to them so they can go, you know what? I'm not going to look out for another bootcamp. I'm going to make this my home. And so you really want to make sure that you don't just train them and then hope that they convert, but you want to shock and awe them, give them a ton of love and recognition and appreciation, and then sit them all down individually on a one-on-one basis and close them. And when you close them, this is the final part of the process. Remember, these folks came into you from where? From Groupon or any deal of the day site. They're deal seekers, right? So the best odds that you have for converting them into paying clients is to, again, offer them another deal. So that doesn't mean you have to cut your program by 80%, your prices, but you probably should drop, 25, 30, 40% off a paid in full long-term program. Maybe you'll drop, 30% off a 6-month paid in full, and you'll drop 40% off of a 12-month paid in full program. And you'd be surprised that these folks, once they decide they're going to make your boot camp their home, and if you can offer them an amazing deal and show them that you care more than any other boot camp in town, they'll convert and they'll stay. All right. Now, if you want more information, I want you to click the link right down below and you'll go to my blog and you'll get a lot more fitness marketing and bootcamp marketing tips to grow your business. I'll see you later.